Hello, guys. Islanders. That's right. Very excited to be wearing my Islanders gear for my favorite hockey team, being the New Yorker that I am, supporting my Islanders. Guys, what are your favorite teams? Let me know. I'm just chilling here, and I got a lot of complaints saying, Lauren, why haven't you been live? Everyone's been asking me, where are you, Lauren? Where have you been? When are you coming back to me? I have just been in a post-production nightmare finishing. I've gotten a lot of people asking me about Pay to Die and Mistletoe Massacre. Just letting you guys know, I have been working like every single day on it with the editors, just to get it as good as possible. And also, it's just very hard because, we're working with a few different people. When you're co-directing something, you both have notes. And then because there was a miscommunication, our composer didn't add any music to the movie. So that was a big upsetness. I was just like, what do you mean there's no music? Like, where is the music? So yeah, so what happened was I guess the editor was told that we didn't have, there's not a lot of money in these movies to put music, so he didn't put any music. And then the composer got that thinking, oh, you don't want music here, where we needed music. But anyway, guys, sharing with everyone. What is this? Public? Oh, this is Instagram, like, changed its thing. Hopefully this is correct on how I'm doing it. All right, so I am excited to be here today because we're going to talk about funding new projects. Super excited about that. Going back to LA soon, as I booked a bunch of jobs. It was crazy. This week has been nuts. I booked some modeling jobs and acting jobs. I'm really excited about a new brand I am going to be working with, as well as working on a new movie that my friend LJ is starring in. I don't know if you guys remember LJ. He's been in a bunch of my videos. So excited about that. Yeah, I wish I had my Freedom Water here. That would be so cool if I had a bottle of my Freedom Water to promote it, because my friends from Freedom Water actually invited me to an Islanders game and were nice enough to take me to the store, and I got this really cool jumper, an Islanders jumper. I love the Islanders, and it's super comfy and cozy, and I'm just sitting right here. Also, what's up, Glenn Nunley? Guys, if you could do me a favor and share the Facebook, maybe I can share it like as we're live. Social media is a beast, guys. I've been watching this Spanish show about social media. I don't know what it is in Spanish, or how to pronounce it correctly. I'll probably just butcher it, but it's F social media or something, and it's on Amazon. And honestly, it's taken me back to like my childhood of making internet videos, because it's just so right. Like in the show, the main character actually starts like they start like a fake relationship to grow their audience, which honestly I've experienced so many of my friends do and watch them do. So it was really funny. Yeah, it was just really funny to see it and to be a part of it. But anyway, guys, I'm just going to share this. I always forget to share it. Make sure my mute button is on so you don't hear that like weird echo that you get. I have a ton of vintage toys. It's like I start doing things and I forget. Lots of vintage toys, and basically stuff from like estate sales, things that people left in my house, and I need to sell. Lots of stuff. And I decided I have a new movie coming out. Really excited about this movie, and I want to do funding for it. I really decided to stay away from crowdfunding because I had so many weird experiences in the past, and my audience and use, my friends that invested projects to help me with it. And I'm really excited. We're doing a SAG movie. So cool. I'm doing a few SAG movies, but I'm doing a bigger budget movie that doesn't have many perks in it, but I'm going to put as many of my friends in it that I can. Oh, somebody asked, are you still doing yoga? That's a funny message, Mobo, because I watched a movie yesterday called Deadly Yoga Retreat. It was definitely interesting. Some really great acting in it, and I just, I love Lifetime movies. They're very, Oh, Moby said, "What happened with crowdfunding?" It's just like I thought I made a lot of friends, and then I realized they weren't my friends. Basically, that's all I will say with it. I felt like a lot of things get skewed when you are working on stuff and you try to just do the best job that you can, and sometimes people take your take your kindness or take what you're doing and they either twist it or I don't know. I heard the weirdest complaint this morning where somebody there was like a pool scene, and I guess some of the ladies felt uncomfortable because they were older and I made them wear a bikini. I don't know. So moral of the story, if you're directing a movie, you can't do wardrobe because somebody's always going to have something to say about it. And honestly, Mistletoe Massacre, everybody looks great. There's some amazing scenes of all the girls because I think the women are beautiful. I just wanted everybody. We're doing a scene at the pool, so some people are going to have to wear bikini. But everyone was really great in it, and it was a fun time shooting. It's really sad because it was one of Tom Sizemore's last movies, so that's that is just been heartbreaking to watch and kind of go through. But it's a really great project, and I have just been going back and forth with Adam, who's editing it, and he edited another movie that was done with my previous partner, as well as he did a movie on Netflix called Beneath the Leaves with Mira Sorvino, who I worked with in a movie called Badland. So yeah, it's just really cool to see all that. But we're gonna go through this stuff, and I have an eBay page. It's just ebay.com/I want my Lauren, and I'm gonna sell everything on eBay, my clothes, my shoes, everything, just to fund my movies. I do have a lot of funding already in place, which is great. I'm just looking for more of like finishing funds, but really exciting projects coming up and exciting names involved. And they're all SAG. For any actors that are a part of SAG who want to audition, let me know. Check me out on IMDb, Lauren Francesca. Glenn Nunley said Mistletoe Massacre will be great. Yeah. Oh my God, Glenn. I have just been going through the editing process of that, trying to make sure everybody has their screen time as well as just making it funny, putting funny, having funny music in it, and it's a process. It's definitely a process. I wish we had bigger budgets on these movies so I could hire like I want to make like movies like big budget movies. So I just have to keep growing and growing, and that's why I'm selling all this stuff. First up, we have this ESPN All Sport Trivia Challenge, 1,500 questions, 10 categories, one champion. Now you can tell why I'm selling this one because I know nothing about sports. What's up, Brian? Oh, Erica says, I wish I was sad. Good luck with the upcoming movies. Eric, I think you could get them if you do like web projects. You can get the waivers for it. But honestly, I've been a SAG member for many years. I love SAG. Working with SAG is great. They have a great conservatory program where you can take all these free classes with casting directors. But one of the hard parts of being SAG is that there's so many non-union projects out there, and there's so many non-union commercials. So I think it's good to I did a video like this with my friend Brian. And he has a course that he teaches. I'm trying to remember the link to the course. I'll maybe post it in my stories today, where basically you stay eligible or non-union for as long as possible, and then when you have to join, great, because it's just like there's so many other jobs, like there's so many opportunities and jobs out there. So just keep all those doors open. I joined about, I think, in 2008, and I was a must join. And very true, you miss out on the quite a bit. Yeah, and it's like honestly, there's so many filmmakers out there. They're so talented, and the problem is that they don't have the money to do a union production, because when you have a $2 million to 20 to $200 million budget, then you can kind of pay for those things. But a lot of students or people who are just starting can be one of those people who kind of get you in the door, because I mean, honestly, like even like the huge projects, they're gonna cast people in it that are super experienced that have been doing this. So you want to just keep all your options open so that you can get like the best options possible. It's kind of like a numbers game. It's like dating. It's like the dating apps, or like if you're out like looking for people, you want to just like keep all those options open. Actually, Erica, there's a project my friend is doing. My friend Brad Grunberg. Really excited about that one with Steve Haberman. And I'm just producing on that one, but it's a really awesome script. It's called Pizza Man. And so Steve wrote Life Stinks for Mel Brooks and Dracula Dead and Loving It. And I'm really excited to be a part of that one. They might do a crowdfunding for that one. That's a different project coming up. So this is trivia challenge. I know nothing about sports. I'm just gonna open this box and see what's inside. Guys, you know about sports? I know a little bit. I know about the Islanders. I watched the football games this weekend. I don't know if you guys saw, if you guys were upset about Casey. What were your thoughts? Did I mean, honestly, because of Elena, I have lots of ties to Baltimore. My friend Elena Moscat that I do the Baltimore next meeting webcast with. I've been hosting it on and off for several years, and she's just been a friend of mine. So it just kind of makes me sad when they lost. I was just thinking, oh my God, this must be so hard for like the Baltimore people must be crying right now. Glenn Nunley said, did Boarding House ever come out? I talked to Crystal, who's one of the co-directors, and she said, I think it's still being edited. That's the thing. These movies, it takes so long to get edited. And it's just because there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done to the movie to help with the storytelling. We did some reshoots for it, which was fun. So yeah. Oh, 49ers or the Chiefs for the Super Bowl win. I don't know, Steve. They're both great teams. I hate picking a favorite team because it just makes me feel guilty. I feel bad for the one that loses. I'm like that person. But yeah, hopefully Boarding House will come out soon. My friend Donna also co-directed it. She was one of the ladies in the pool scene for Mistletoe. And honestly, so Donna used to be a Playboy Playmate. Gorgeous. She is like, her body is like amazing. Um, so yeah, she did it. She was fine in the bikini, but yeah, it was really upsetting. I got a message I don't like to talk about these things online. I don't like to complain about anyone specifically because I feel like a lot of times when people come out for you or they talk about you, they're really just trying to get some of like your energy or your followers or whatever. So I try not to be the person to mention anyone's names or talk about them, but I was sent a voice memo of a person that I had worked with a year ago, and they're still talking about me, and it's very sad. It's just very sad. That's all I'm gonna say about it. But let's see. Oh, this is open. This is never even used. Ooh, this could be valuable if we sell it on eBay, guys. Um, so this is an ESPN trivia challenge for All Star Sports. Really fun stuff in here. So if anyone that knows sports wants to buy it, it's going to be on my eBay, which is I Want My Lauren. I also have a Patreon, which is I Want My Lauren. So check that out. All of the proceeds are going to the next movies. There's a few movies, one that one that we have funded already that I'm shooting in April that is not a crowdfunded movie, but I'm trying to put as many of my friends in as I can. It does have outside producers, so they're using a lot of names in it, basically. But I'm excited about that one. And then we have one that I've been working on with Steve Saunders, my friend Steve Saunders. I don't know if you saw it, but we have to change the title of it. So we're going to do a contest. So the original movie was called Canceled, but and they came to me with this idea of it being called Canceled. But one of my close friends, my friends Maria and Luke, have a show called Canceled. It was called Canceled, and then it was during the pandemic, and then they changed it to Uncanceled. So I just was like, they created all this stuff for it. And I'm like, oh my God. Like I totally, my friends have a project with the same title. So they're going to change the title. Hopefully the producers of it, Steve Saunders. So hopefully that one comes out good, and that's probably going to be a perk movie. For those of you wondering, there's the one that I have with oof, what was the one I'm talking about? Okay, well, there's one I'm acting in, just acting, in March that I'm excited about in the snow. It's like How to Kill Your Family on Christmas or something. Very, very dark, like a Christmas horror movie. Oh, this is so cute. All right, so we're selling this Animal Pals. I don't know if I want to sell him though. This little lion teddy bear. I don't know. How much should we list him on eBay for? Let me know, guys. Selling all my stuff to make another movie. Yay. Glenn Nunley said maybe you can get Joanna Heckelman to do wardrobe. You're funny, Glenn. No, Joanna's a sweetheart. She was always very nice to me. Just as like very stressful on shoots. I think she was sick a couple of the days, but she wasn't on set helping every day with the wardrobe. So it was very hard to be directing and then telling people to wear at the same time was a lot of work. But Joanna was great, very nice. Why was your mouth taped up? Well, because so when people are canceled, Glenn, they normally like it's because of something they said or they did. Like a lot of people that have cancel culture. And honestly, that's what the producers wanted me to do for the shot. So that's what they did. Ooh, this is a cool one. I am a huge fan of paper dolls. This was gotten at a yard sale. Look at this Betty Boop paper doll thing. Isn't this cool? And there's all these like, this is very vintage. Look how cool, look how nice this is. Wow. I was so sad yesterday. Cheetah Rivera passed away. My parents are big Broadway people, so when anyone like that passes away, it just makes me sad. Also, another Broadway dancer also passed away. Um, so it means you'll be thrift shopping them. You know what, Jeremy? I have to make a limit for myself. No more thrift shopping for me. I've been working a lot, guys. So I've been really focused on finishing these features. So I really haven't been shopping, which is kind of sad. Like it's so sad. I haven't been shopping. So yeah, Betty Boop sounds more like 2025. Oh, that's what you think we should charge for it? I don't know how much you should charge for the lion, maybe, but don't do anything less than $5 for everything you have. That's a good idea. You know what, Jason? That's a good idea because you realize how much time you spend shipping, that it's not really worth it to sell things for less or more or whatever. I was supposed to go to Miami, but then I booked a job, so I was kind of sad because I was like looking forward to like live streaming at the beach, but I guess that won't happen. Sadly, sadly, we won't be live streaming at the beach. This guy is cute. Look at Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. How cute is he? Isn't he cute? Very cute. Such a cute dog. What is he? He's like a bubble and oh, is he a Domitable snow monster? Very cool. Very, very cool. Hold on, let me see something. All right. So I checked online for a nice ways acting jobs. And before I had an agent and manager, it's very hard. It's hard, like it's this weird catch 22, right? Because it's like, okay, to get acting jobs, you have to be like working already or have something to show for it because then a lot of people like why are they going to trust you to bring you on set or to tell their story? How do they know that you're not going to be crazy? How do they know that you're not going to show up and then like just be nuts? They don't. So a lot of times they will cast somebody they know or somebody they've seen in a play or something. So you have this kind of like notoriety to you or oh look, they've done X, Y, and Z projects. If this director trusted in them, then they must be good kind of thing. So there's a bunch of different things that go into getting the job. And it's very hard to start. I don't know if you guys have watched any episodes of my How to Start podcast I used to do at Brad, but we talked to a lot of people on how they just started. And honestly, it's just doing it. It's just like doing things to get you closer and closer to your goal. So when I first started, I auditioned for everything and anything. There are some things out there I'm not too proud about. I mean, like nothing, nothing not like family friendly, but some commercials for weird infomer. I worked for this company and I did all these weird infomercials. Oh my goodness. Glenn Nunley will probably find them and come and I'll just be like, "Oh God, why did I mention that on a live stream?" So yeah, so I've done a lot of weird things because I was just, it was when I first started, I was trying to either, make money at the same time. My parents were just like, I was supposed to go to medical school, guys. So even though they're in showbiz too, they're like, Lauren, you need to be making money. Do you know any good home remedies for bacterial ear infection? Oh my goodness. So Jeremy, I would not recommend any home remedies for a bacterial ear infection because if you don't treat an ear infection, you can go deaf. Super, super serious. I know there are like flushes and stuff you can do to maintain your ears, and they have those like candles where you can get the wax out of your ears. But if you have an ear infection, you should go to a doctor because it's one of those things where like if you don't treat it, then it's gonna get worse. But I'm not a doctor, so none of this advice can be taken. Yeah, go to an ENT. That's what Brian Hefferman said. But yeah, my advice on how to get into acting is, try to. There's a bunch of sites. There's Backstage. There's Actors Access. There's casting networks. Oh, Michael B. Matani said castor oil. Jeff Richards show. Hey Jeff said, I have big ears. How do I make them smaller? I think it's like the things you can do to draw attention away from the big ears, like wear a hat or, put some makeup on your face, maybe get a nose ring because you can't shrink your ears ever, but you can draw attention away from your ears. And I know he's just joking with me. He's very funny. He's a funny guy. He was on SNL, created some amazing characters, and is in two of the last movies we did that I was talking about before, Mistletoe Massacre and Pay to Die. And honestly, Jeff is like, Lauren, like my performance, is this movie going to be a great movie? And I'm like, yes. But then also Mistletoe, like, so for Pay to Die, Jeff is playing a normal guy and he's great playing a normal guy. But some of your character work is just like you also do like his scene in Mistletoe Massacre is so funny, and I just watch it over and over again. It's hysterical. It's just like really, really funny. I wanted him to kind of parody. It's like kind of there's like parodies of Succession in it, and I won't talk about too much of the movie because I don't want to get in trouble telling people about it before it's out. But Jeff Richards, like he steals the show. One of my favorite characters in that movie. So very, very good job, a great job, and excited about it. I've been back and forth with editors every single day. Like Steve Calderon literally wrote me the other day and he said, why haven't you been live? And honestly, I've just been going over sound and music inspiration, like a lot of times for tone. Uh, you do that. Holy, she lives. Are you still in New York? I'm in a hole somewhere. Really dark, dark place. Here's a really cool thing from my childhood, guys. I was excited when I got this at a yard sale. I haven't used it. Maybe I should give it to my mom for her arts and crafts. These are some fusion beads. You put them in different designs and you iron them together. I don't know if you guys remember these from childhood. I don't even know if I'd be able to do it now or how. Like these things have an expiration date. Like it's like, see, like, look, I'm saying I'm gonna sell stuff, so I should sell it. And where should I sell it? Oh, look, it has like little molds and stuff for it. It's just so cute. Oh my goodness, so 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 cute. Um, oh, Glenn Nunley said, "I want your Christmas Pac-Man." Guys, I really hope it's still there. I really, really hope that my Christmas Pac-Man is still by the trash cans where my crazy roommate has left it. Yeah. Oh, my life. And I've kind of been avoiding going back to California, but I have to do it. I have to face my reality of my house right now. Did the Ninja Turtles kidnap you? That would be funny. That would be really, really funny if the ninja never had that in my childhood. Well, maybe it's a girl thing, Steve, you know? I think it's a girl thing when you do arts and crafts. Hello from Turkey. Hola, Turkey. I don't know how to say hello in Turkish. Is that I don't know how to say. I know one of my friend Snow is from Turkey. I'm gonna text her and be like, "How do you say hello?" Going, going. I have to go back to Cali because I have lots of work coming up there, acting jobs and stuff. Oh my! So I booked a movie yesterday. I was excited about that. That my friend is starring in. My friend LJ. I don't know if you've seen him. He was in when I used to do sketches on my YouTube channel, and he has like millions of followers on Instagram. So really cool movie. My friend Josh, who I've been trying to collaborate with a long time, is directing. Just super excited about that. Oh, thank you. Mike B. Matani said, I'll help you with your movies. The problem, Mike, is I've been shooting most of them in California. So, if I shot in New York, I definitely want you. You were in my Upland series. That was cool. I definitely want your help though. And it was so funny. So I met Mike. I was looking for people to be in the background of my Upland series, and he happened to be a real actor, and he happened to know one of my friends who also was coming out to be a part of it, and him and the girl knew each other. It was like this weird small world. Like the world is really, really small. So that's how I met Mike the mechanic. All right, here's something that I actually just posted to my eBay. It's Madeline and Friends outfit, another blast from my childhood. Let's see, how old is this? 2000. Did you guys watch Madeline? Mike, if I fly you out to California, you might have to paint my house. Oh, my friend Louisa, she got surgery. She's doing great. I'm so relieved. Louisa's going to come out too, so that'll be fun. Playhouse Square in Cleveland can dub as backdrop for any movie that would portray New York City and one even that before. You know what? That's true, Jason. I went to Cleveland Clinic for my dad's open heart surgery, and it was like, it looked very much so like New York. Thank you, Glenn Dunley, for the stars. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was very much so like New York, and I loved Cleveland. I had a great. I will, of course, thank God they did such a good job with my dad, and the hospital there was like the nicest hospital I've ever been to. Much nicer than the hospitals in New York. Crazy. Oh, you said what I was thinking. Update on corpse control. My friend who is doing corpse control actually found very, very experienced producers. I won't say what projects they work with, but they're super famous. And he is, I guess, getting a bigger budget for the next season of corpse control, which is really cool. Excited about it. Brian said, "How is Fred doing?" He's very good. Thank God. Both my parents got a really bad cold, and now they no longer have a cold. They've just been super busy with their business, doing their business. All right, we got some DVDs. Ooh, Labyrinth Collector's Edition. Have you guys seen this? I kind of want to watch this. I don't know if I've watched this before, but it looks really cool. I love like fairies and stuff. It looks like it has to do with like different kind of magical creatures. Actually, did I see this? I think I have seen this. I'm remembering it now. Maybe. It's a collector's edition though. So I was gonna sell this, but I might keep it. Oh boy. This looks cool. Is a major fantasy feature film starring a cast of incredible creatures. Yeah, I've seen this. Created by Jim Henderson. Oh wow. Starring David Bowie. That's so cool. Frustrated with babysitting on yet another weekend night, Sarah, a teenager with an active imagination, summons the goblins from her favorite book, Labyrinth, to take her baby stepbrother away. When little Toby actually disappears, Sarah must follow him into the world of the fairy tale to rescue him from the wicked Goblin King, Bowie. That's cool. All right, I might hold on to this one. You might not see this on on my eBay, ebay.com/I want my Lauren. So I'm just gonna put this on the side over here. But yeah, guys, what are some of your favorite movies to watch? I love watching movies for inspiration, like, it's or TV shows. And I especially love watching foreign films because you can kind of get like different vibes and energies from foreign movies, and even editing things like there's so many tricks in editing that can really change a movie and elevate a movie. So definitely interesting. Brian Hepperman said, "What kind of cameras do you shoot your movies on?" Depends on the budget, really. I mean, I think the first one we did a black magic, and then the second one was a red camera, and the third one was an RE camera. So we kind of like went up the ladder in terms of like quality. I think it doesn't really matter. I mean, of course, it matters like the look, the lens, everything. But if you have a really great DP, that's the most important thing. Like who really gets camera angles and framing, and also like the movement and energy that goes into that, because there's, it can elevate your storytelling rather than just having everything like straight on. But if you have a camera person that knows really how to frame someone to kind of suck the viewer in, it makes all the difference. It really, really does. I worked with an amazing DP, and also the both DPs on the last movie. Cameron, who does a lot of Sean's movies, is so good. He's so talented and really a hardworking guy. And also Ethan. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you for $40. Can you post old auditions? You know what? I can post them on my Patreon. I always get worried about putting auditions up and then people like ripping them and sending them to casting directors and being like, she posted the show. Like, because a lot of times I'll audition for like real TV shows. But it was funny because I was looking through my old auditions, like the original Percy Jackson. I actually auditioned for the lead for, but that was like an in-person audition. So yeah, I do have a lot of old auditions. It would be fun to post them up. It's just hard. It's just like you kind of judge yourself looking at them. So I mean, maybe it would like because I feel more comfortable with my audience of 3 million people than like the one or two casting people who watch my auditions. So because it's like you want it so bad. So yeah, maybe that'll help my auditioning get better. But oh no, it says pause due to poor connection. Hopefully, okay, we're working again. 200 people on Instagram. That's awesome. Thank you guys for sharing. Oh my goodness, 290 stars. This is amazing. Thank you, Glenn Nunley and Chris Perdomo. Thank you, thank you. Gracias, mi amigos. Yeah, all 7 of my sisters love that movie. Wow. So Born Free of 7 sisters. This is a cool movie too. So these are some cool movies I have. Jackie Brown, a Quentin Tarantino movie. So Quentin Tarantino is one of my favorite filmmakers. He is so good. There's so many, oh, listen, what's up? How do I say that? Shall we go? I don't know. Don't. I just butchered your name. I'm sorry. And stars from me. Thank you, Jason Gates, for the stars. Okay. Jackie Brown, awesome movie. What a great film. I didn't realize I forgot Bridget Fonda was in this, but Samuel Jackson, Pam Grier. She is amazing. This was a really good movie. Like his music, his colors, everything. He is so, so good. And he's a filmmaker that like is definitely one to say that he has inspiration from a lot of other areas of film. So very cool. And all different countries too. That's something we were just talking about, how I love like foreign movies. Like I have been obsessed with what was it called? Strong Girl Nam Soon. It's a Korean comedy on Netflix. Loved it. But I was just telling you guys about it's like Puntas Social Media or something. I can't say it in Spanish, but it's on Amazon. So good. Like watching it, like I feel like the lead of the show I've met before. I don't know. Like she's actually a influencer. So weird to call yourself like I call myself an influencer. Okay. Genesis. Dream match of the decade. Kurt Angle versus Samoa Joe. Very cool. Very, very cool. This is from 2006, November 19th. Lots of wrestling, guys. What do you guys think of wrestling and wrestlers? Do you guys like wrestling? I'm a big wrestling fan, and I have been taking wrestling classes, professional wrestling classes, actually, for the last 6 months. I took a little break because I'm in New York, but I love it. It's really cool. After watching Warriors, I kind of want to take I want to take kung fu classes and learn how to also do martial arts. But as an actor, we all have to keep our bodies in shape and fit and just get into it. Oh my goodness. Here's a movie, The Crying Game. This movie will shock you guys. I highly recommend watching it, and you will get shocked because one of my family friends who's like this very conservative person recommended this movie, and then I was watching it and I almost died, but I think they like, yeah, it was just definitely very interesting. Tai Chi, Brian says. Yes. Oh wow. And it's so crazy. It's like very 80s. A lot of these movies are old movies. So here's old stuff that I had in here. Interesting. Oh, what is this? The Painted Veil. I don't know what this is. Now a motion picture. Very cool. A book. The Heart of Darkness, unbridged. See, I don't know. Maybe this was in the free pile somewhere or something. I don't think this is I don't know. Guys, what are your favorite books to read? And you think I should take Tai Chi? I hear too it's good for your circulation. Oh, Steve Calderon said that's a wrestling event. Steve, are you a wrestling fan? What do you think? What do you think of WWE? Okay, what is this? Eligible. What does this mean? Pride and Prejudice as a novel. Like, I like that oh my goodness. Wow. This is this is an interesting book. What is this about? From wickedly entertaining Kirkus Steinfeld New York bestseller Prep and the American Wife comes modern and retelling of Pride and Prejudice. Equal parts homage to Jane Austen, the bold literary experiment. Very cool. Oh, I got more stars. Thank you. I love the stars. Chris Paradamo, thank you for the stars. I'm going through a box of stuff. I think some of it's from yard sales. Some of it's from like stuff. I've had so many friends stay at my house. They leave, like they'll leave New York and they'll be like, here, take all my crap. So right now I have to declutter and just get rid of stuff. And also I've been funding my next movie. And oh, I need my charger for my computer. Hold on. Let me see. My computer's gonna die. If I lose you, um, I don't know what to say. So, let me see. I love WB. I watched Royal Rumble on Peacock. Very cool. Nice. Very, very cool. Um, Raffle the Abdullah. Oh my God, poor Abdullah has been in my backyard. My teddy bear Abdullah. I have to, I have to save him. I hope he's okay. Hopefully my tenants haven't thrown him out. I just had no room in my house for a 16-foot teddy bear, and he got outside when I shot one of the movies, and he never made it back in the house. So hopefully Abdullah is okay. I pray. He's he's been in the rain. LA has been exceptionally rainy this last year and a half really. Um Aaron said nice blanket. I love the Ninja Turtles. We are also going to sell this on my eBay. I'm going to raffle it up for much more because this is my childhood Ninja Turtles blanket. So I've slept with it and just, yeah, selling everything. Can you do a WWE voice? I don't know what I have to work on it. I was watching this football movie. It was so sad. It was about, I forget the guy's name. It was like, oh, it was about that guy who became Kurt Warner was maybe his name, Kurt something. So he like was working at a grocery store. He like overcame and became like this huge football player. He was like MVP. He won a bunch of races. It made me cry. Anna Paquin was in it. True story. I love true stories, and I think it was kind of faith based. So I love movies like that because I just, you know, I love that it's family friendly. Oh, here's some cards from Las Vegas. I think this is from my old best friend Angie. She went to Las Vegas and she got these cards. Currently, I'm angry at her because she got married and didn't tell me. Very upsetting. And I asked her about it. She hasn't responded, and I'm like, "What happened? What did I do? Why are you mad at me? Like, I don't get it. I don't know why." But she's not responding to me, and she got married and she didn't tell me. So sad about that. Did see parts of Royal Rumble, but when she moved from basically, I was like, she lived in my parents' house. Um, so she was like staying with me with my parents. She got rid of her apartment. She left all her stuff there. So some of it I donated, some of it I threw out, some of it I hung on to. Stuff she got travel. She went traveling with her mother and all a bunch of stuff. Sounds like Kurt Warner. Yes, Michael. It was such as it was, oh my god, I was like crying the whole movie. Crazy. The story, like in like when like you just, the extent of trauma that he had to go to before he got to that level just was like wow. Just like all the ups and the downs and the highs and the lows, just really crazy. Don't hold on to resentment. Yes, no, for sure, Brian. I don't resent her at all. I just wonder why. I wish her the best. I said congratulations. I was just like, what is like because we were fine. The only thing I can think of is that I wished her a happy birthday 2 days before her birthday. We were best friends for years. So I was like, "Are you mad at me?" Because she was annoyed that she's like, "All these years we've been friends and you don't remember my birthday." And it was like that fear of like I can't miss her birthday. So I thought it was like I think it's like yeah. I'm not even gonna say it. George is barking. Oh boy. Oh, Red Sox by numbers. What does that mean? Guys, who are your this book would make my father very angry. My father is a Yankee fan. I definitely have to get rid of it. I don't know if it's or what this was. Can't blame why she is mad though. Really? So Jeremy, you'd be mad too if it was 2 days, if it was 2 days late, 2 days early, not late. Oh, American Underdog is the movie you're talking about. Yes, it was a good movie. I like movies like that, guys. So if you can recommend me movies like that, let me know. Ugh, so Jeremy said he can't blame her for being mad. I know, but so mad that you get married and don't even tell the person you've been friends with for 15 years about it, like planning. We would always like plan our weddings and stuff. Oh, hi. Hi, doggy. I'm dog sitting right now. So yeah, two the 2 days early counts. Yeah, right. You never remember mine, so don't think 2 days would be nothing. Oh boy. What's up, Damon Smith? Thank you for calling me your favorite lady. I don't know. And the messed up part was I was at a party and we had a mutual friend there, and they were just like telling me about it. I'm like, why are you telling me this? Like, I hate it when like the voice memo I got this morning. It's like, why are you sending me? Why am I hearing this? But I guess it's good to know, especially for like legal reasons, that people still are. Because it just sucks. It's like because of like my social media, I don't and brands and stuff, I don't want to be involved in any drama. So if people are like really talking, it's just not okay. Like, yeah. My family never does birthdays on the right day. Always see party on the weekend before or after. Yeah. Yeah. You haven't missed mine. Well, that's good. Good to know that. Ooh, Planet Earth, the making of an epic series. Ooh. These are the type of shows that my friend Victor will watch in my house when he's like helping out, and I'll be in the living room and he'll be like in bed sleeping on the couch watching this, and I'll be like, yeah, this is what I need to watch before bed. Oh, thank you, Glenn Nunley, for the stars. Thank you so much. Very cool. All right. I have all these books over here. Um, Still going through it. What is this movie? These are all interesting. Oh, TNA Turning Point, more wrestling, guys. You guys know any of these wrestlers? TNA Wrestling. Anyone know these wrestlers? I know I got a lot of wrestling fans in the house. We've got the Angel Alliance, Samoa Joe, Kevin Nash, Eric Young, the Internet Classic, Christian Cage, Robert Rohde, Abyss, Raven versus Black Rain versus Relic, Gail Kim versus Awesome Kong. Lots of interesting wrestlers here, guys. I'm going to be putting all this stuff on my eBay, ebay.com/. I want my Lauren. Just raising some finishing funds for a movie I'm going to direct. Really excited. I don't think I'll be selling many perks on it, but just wanted to bring in money other ways, and posted some stuff on my eBay. So check it out. Also have my Patreon if you want to support me and what I do on here. Oh my goodness, more Red Sox stuff. Oh, this is so cute from Fenway Park in 2002, July 4th. I did when I did Muck, and this is I don't think this is a vintage one. I went to Fenway Park. We all went to a baseball game. It was really fun. because we shot in Cape Cod. It was really cool. The movie Muck that I'm in. I get a lot of people still saying, "You're the girl in Muck." I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Mia, do you die?" I'm like, "I can't tell you. You gotta watch the movie." Oh boy. So, who guys? What are you Red Sox fans? Guys, let me know in the comments below who you're fans of. Are you Dodger fans? I know in LA everyone's Dodger fans, and in New York, my dad Yankee fan. Oh, thank you. Oh, Chris Periana. How do I say this? Your last name? Uh, Perdomo said I sent you a message on Patreon about a gift I have for you. Please respond. Oh wow. Brian said White Sox. Okay, I will check my messages on Patreon ASAP. Um, I will be back in California next week. I am in New York if you want to send anything to my P.O. box in New York, but probably best to hold on to it and send it to LA. I also have a gift from Travis that he sent me in LA. I know Carlos said it is in my hallway, ready to open up. Oh, Chris said Rangers, but what about my Islanders? Come on, Chris. We love the Islanders here. We got DC Universe. Ooh, I'm getting rid of this DC Black Panther. Let's see. Is it vintage? It kind of doesn't look. I'm trying to see what year it's from. 2009. That's pretty vintage. I feel like more like guys. What do you consider vintage? It's 10 years more or less vintage. Let me know. Okay. All right. I don't see the eBay shop. I don't think it's up. I think it's ebay.com/ I want my Lauren. I know I want my Lauren is my username. I will post the eBay link in my stories on Instagram after the stream. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll also post it on Patreon. I did sell a bunch of clothes there a while ago. I don't know if you guys remember those calls. I'm gonna sell a bunch of my clothes from movies and stuff as well. Doing that. Ooh, this is cool. I don't want to get rid of this. It's a Dave and Buster's yo-yo. Ooh, you know I love my Dave and Buster's. Half price games on Wednesdays. Very fun. Guys, do you go to Dave and Buster's? Do you like to play games? What are your favorite games? I like skee ball. Skee ball. Oh, Brian said 50 years is vintage. Gotcha. I like them too, my queen. Thank you. Joining tomorrow because paid full price for the last couple of days till the end of the month. Oh, is that true? Wow, I didn't know that. That's crazy. So they don't like prorate it. Wow. Okay, yeah. Tomorrow we'll do that. And maybe Glenn, you can help me decide things to post. That's a really good idea. But the thing about Patreon is that sometimes people will take my content on Patreon and then upload it to Reddit or something, which is so frustrating. 'Cause it's like, you make it so that like it's like this extra place where people can go, and then people post like I had a secret Instagram, and I still have it, but people would like post the stuff in the secret Instagram on Reddit, and I'm like, why are you doing this? Why? I don't get it. I get it, but yeah. Oh, Brian said you should join me in Mexico. You gotta watch that TV show. It's a Mexican show I watched. It's so good. Oh my goodness. It's about influencers. Tim O'Brien, The Things They Cared. I haven't read this, but I guess this is one of the things I got at a yard sale. The Crucible, Arthur Miller. Very cool. It's a play. It looks, oh my God, this is so funny. So this, I don't know where this came from, but it has like it was from a school. You remember in a school where you had to like write like I don't know if you see that. Or actually, I don't want to show the people's names, but you wrote your name and then you wrote the year used, if it was new, if it was good. I remember school. I remember school. Do you guys like did you guys like school or not? Like who here loves school? I know there are some people who just like love going to school. They love studying. They love the organization of it and it helps like put them like I guess like, keep their life structured. I guess I like that part, but then it also like gives me a panic attack, like having structure. I guess that's a disorganizational part of me that's like, oh God, I have to like I would have nightmares about tests. Just night. Oh, this is probably worth something. Look at this, guys. We found a people of Diana from September 15th, 1997. Wow. Wow, the things I found in my parents' basement, guys. So many interesting things. I loved it. I was in a band and played baseball. That's cool. Baseball, like it's fun when you play sports. Born Free said, I love learning, school, not so much. Travis said, maybe writing a book of poetry. That's cool. Very, very cool. Oh, Glenn Nunley said, best time of my life. And Brian Hefferman said, keep that. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I was talking to my friend's dad and he said, like, and I'm totally going to put this in a movie. And we were talking about, like, I was telling them how Suits is such a good show. Like, I love Suits. And my friend's dad's mom was just like, "Oh yeah, Meghan Markle is in that." And then the dad was like, "Oh, Meghan Markle. She wasn't she the woman who was married to Trump?" And I just, I don't know if you guys probably didn't find it as funny as I did, but it was a funny joke. I was like, I'm totally going to use that in a project or a movie or something. It's really funny. Oh, here's Topps Baseball Cards 2013 Series 1. This might be, I don't know if you guys remember. There was a neighbor who got divorced and she threw out all of her husband's stuff and she threw out boxes of baseball cards and basketball cards. And I found like a Kobe Bryant cards in there. Brian Hefferman said that's hilarious. So I found Kobe Bryant cards. I found a bunch of stuff. So I wasn't gonna take the cards, and then my dad was like, "No, Lauren." Like that was like the one thing my dad said to take because they get angry at me sometimes for taking stuff like on the side of the road because they're like, "Lauren, you're crazy." But like sometimes you find good things. Like the best thing, I mean, probably the Kobe card was a pretty good find. But one of the best things I found in the trash was it was on my birthday and I was walking around in my parents' neighborhood and I found a how do you say it? Kappa Piemonte lamp. And I looked up and it's a $2,000 lamp. Like these really like old fashioned looking people and just amazing. I was just I couldn't believe it in like pristine condition. I'm like, why are my neighbors probably didn't realize it. But yeah, I can't. Anyway. I can't believe I got a Kobe card in the trash. You never. It's like you never know. But yeah, I probably should sell it since I am not a huge basketball fan and I need to declutter and I need to fund my movie. So I'm selling everything, guys. I'm gonna like every day put up one thing on my eBay. I don't know what this is. Dragon wings. This is just like a toy. I mean, I don't think it's worth $5. So Ziploc bag seal the People magazine to preserve them from now on. That's a good idea. The other time, one of the times I was at my parents' lake house in New Jersey, people threw out, like, and they were bad. Like it looked like it was like water and rain had damaged a lot of it, but then some of it was okay. It was called this JFK memorabilia. So like newspapers from that day, Time magazines, People magazines, like so I have so much JFK stuff. And I kept it. And I looked them up online. I don't go for that much, but it's I don't know what I'm gonna do with those, but it's like I collect too much stuff, guys. I thought it was cool. Like I was like, how would why? And they were like in pretty great condition. Like why would somebody throw away like was like JFK like getting like like into the presidency and like the Life magazines and like all of that? And like why would somebody throw that out? But like it's like storage. And at some point, we have to like get rid of stuff. So have this movie that I'm making, and why not just put it all in there? Oh, we got some more Dave and Buster's stuff. You know me and my Dave and Buster's addiction. We got a Dave and Buster's basketball hoop. Very cool. They are kind of famous already. Who's kind of famous? Let me know in the comments below. Dave and Buster's. Okay. Oh, we got it just says today. Like today. I have heard of someone going to a garage sale and buying a painting for a few dollars and it turning out to be worth a million. It happens all the time, Gary. It's so crazy. I guess I was talking to somebody who was telling me about a bowl they heard that somebody got at a garage sale and they were using it as a dog bowl, like a $3 bowl they bought. And turns out it's from like, I guess some kind of Chinese dynasty and it's the bowls that only the kings and queens and royalty are supposed it's like some kind of jade bowl that the royalty only eat out of and like the family was like just using it for like extra dog like it's crazy. So you never know. It's like I like treasure hunting. Some people aren't crazy about it, but yeah. Oh, this is cool. Look at this Today book. All right, so I think today is the 31st. Let's go to today. I think I want to keep this one. This one's cool. Self-reflection for today. Self-acceptance is one of the most important parts of the EA program for me. I am learning to love and accept myself through the this is a 12-step book. Through the 12 steps, I am learning I do not have to be perfect, only human. I have assets as well as defects, as everyone does. I am reminded of the story of the three-legged stool. One leg is our love and acceptance of ourselves. The second leg is God's love and acceptance, and the third leg is our love and acceptance of people. What a wonderful life, and I have when I can experience all three of the legs. I am learning about acceptance when I feel God's love and acceptance. I am able to love and accept myself. What follows is a love and acceptance of others. Meditation for today. God, help me to feel your love and acceptance. May I be the kind of person you want me to be. May I learn what your will is for me and I accept it. Today, we'll remember my daily spiritual reading and interchange with others is important in helping me feel the presence of God. Oh, very positive book. Very cool. I don't know what this is. I know there's a Marin card in here, Brock Marin, a dolphin safety. Where what should I sell this card? It's from 2000. Is this guy worth anything, guys? This is probably all in that woman's. This is the woman's husband's stuff. It had the baseball cards in it and the basketball cards. But interesting. I love like the positive messages. I think that's definitely something good about anyone who's trying to overcome something or grow. It's important to kind of like expand your horizons and just remember to be positive. There's a book I was reading. It was just called I think it's called Happiness. It's so good. It's just about like how if the more that you love God or like a higher being, the more trust you put in the fact that there is a God, the happier you will be, because otherwise you're relying on like yourself or other people to make you happy instead of just like focusing on God and the fact that it's like the best is yet to come, I guess. I don't Yeah. So anyway, guys, happiness, I think I have to look it up, the name of the book. I was reading it. Very good. Love positive books and positive content. It just puts me in a better mood too. Like I hate watching things that get me like all riled up before bed because then I can't sleep. My whole nervous system is like, oh my God. So I think Oprah says that too. She has there's like her list of movies not to watch TV before bed, basically. Oh, more Dave and Buster's and a headband. Look at this. Oh my goodness, guys, we already went through this whole box. Wow. So cool. Look at this. All right, this is a nice how do we say this? It's like um what's it called? I'm having a brain fog moment. Can you guys tell me what this is? Day of the Dead. I can't think. Anyway, Dave and Buster's. When in doubt, Dave and Buster's. Oh goodness. My goodness. I'm gonna put everything back in here. This was fun. What do you think, guys? Is there anything on here you yourself would want to buy? I know I got a couple of people who want my Ninja Turtles towel back there, so that's cool. Gotta see. I know somebody like my Betty Boop. My Betty Boop. Where's George? Oh, George is sleeping in his bed right now, having a nice sleep. He kept me up all night, guys. I don't know what it is if he's getting older, but he's been having to go to the bathroom like at 3:30. So he went at 3. He had to go at 3:30, and I finally fell asleep. And then at 5:30, he woke me up to go again. So it was like the whole night I was like just terrified. I was like, am I gonna have to take him to the doctor? I don't know. It's scary. It's a scary moment. All right, let's see. Anything I want to keep from this? What do you think? Oh, you guys think I should keep Princess Diane? I kind of like this book. Uh, it's always good to reflect on life and be positive. And I feel like sometimes, like when just like craziness is going around, you need like that to kind of center you and remind you to stay positive and to stay just like focused on God and just being, you know, just being a good person. Like that's one of the things that I always aim to be nice to people. That's why when I have like just people trying to get me down or people talking about poorly about me, and especially like I know I've done my best. I know I have gone out of my way to be the best version of myself and to be as real and honest with people as I can be. You know, being a woman is very hard because a lot of times people, you know, for the wrong reasons want to get close to you. And that's something that I've had to deal with a lot of my life, or in the social media sense, or in you know the friends space. It's like, oh, let's make friends with Lauren so she can promote her project, or let's make friends with Lauren so you know she shares a movie or whatever. And it's really hard. It's like but it's part of life, and I guess you just have to stay positive and just you know I feel like if you're good to yourself and you're good to other people, good things will come to you. But anyway, oh, but wait, there's more. I just looked over here. How cute is it? You guys remember the Furbies? Oh my goodness, the Furbies. Wow. How much should we sell this Furby for? Georgie, okay? George is coughing. Lauren, you're the best. Don't listen to the haters. Thanks, Mike. Yeah. Um, 1999. Wow, guys. Isn't this cute? It's cute Furby. Go with the flow. I am. All right. Going through the box. Oh, we got an interesting vase for all the flowers that I get on my birthday that's coming up. Birthday is coming. My birthday is coming. My birthday is coming. Thank you, Chris, so much for the stars. Chris said, I love Ninja Turtles too. I also like the Islanders, but only because you do, my queen. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Glad to bring Ninja Turtles and Islanders into your home. Oh my goodness. All right. Going through the rest of my stuff on here. Oh wow, we got a controller. Just gonna put all this stuff up online. Last two, three bits of things. What is this? This is some kind of is this Sony? So we got a Sony controller. Very cool. Look at this. It's green. The Demon Returns, not the not the thing. Or what is Born Free? What is that? We got. Is this Superman Returns? Very cool. Is this Lex Luthor? Forget his name. What year is this? I think this is interest. It's probably the same year as the other action figure we had out, the DC one. Um, oh, the art of the video game. This is a cool book. Cowboy. Guys, who's into video game art? Anyone? Someone? Yes. The Demon Returns, not the Furby. Gotcha. Guys, I've gone through so many stuff. I don't even know. I'm like, okay, everyone's just everything is going into the box. Yes. All right, guys. So excited. Make sure you check out my eBay. Um, I want my Lauren on eBay. Patreon, I want my Lauren. Thank you guys for always supporting my content, for giving me stars, for sending me presents, for just being there for me when I need it, for being good people. I appreciate you. I do. I do. And for those of you that have been a part of the movie making process, thank you. I've been going through, there's a few of my viewers who purchased videos in the movie. Excited it's coming out soon. Really excited about that. I know I saw a couple of the actors in the movie. Oh my god, Glenn Nunley said Radiohead DVDs. I will not sell any of those. My Radiohead DVDs are not for sale. That's funny. It's funny you guys remember that. It's like so cool that you remember all of me and all of my stuff. Throw out that stuff. Yesterday's past. Yes, well, James, I'm gonna sell it. Are you going to be doing any Patreon streams? Um, well, I was live streaming on my Patreon every day. I may, Brian said May 2nd. That's my birthday. Yeah, if I find a good book that you guys want to read together, I just have to figure out what to do on Patreon. Maybe I'll do a live stream, or maybe I'll start next month because I didn't realize they charge you like for the couple of days. It's like the 31st. So if you're watching me now, don't get Patreon now, get it next month. So you don't get charged twice for one day. But yeah, I will do a Patreon stream maybe tomorrow. Guys, give me some inspiration in the comments. Let me know. I'll say happy birthday April 30th. Thanks, Brian. See, that wouldn't bother me. I'd be happy that you remembered that it was like close to that date. Like it wouldn't bug me. Yeah, guys, let me know in the comments what you want me to do online, if you want me to read anything. What would you want in a Patreon stream? Do you like this me going through stuffs thing and we can put it on eBay? Would any of you buy this stuff? I don't know. Glenn Nunley said sell Fred's boat. I think my dad would cry. Okay. I mean, I honestly, maybe we should put it on eBay and see if anyone of you guys buy it. That'd be really fun. My dad would so cry. He'd be like, she sold my boat. It's honestly like it's falling apart. It's like really there was like a leak in the ceiling of it. It's kind of like the story of my life. It's just neglect and it needs a renovation. It needs a redo. Been a member all month. Thank you, Born Free. Thank you. Well, I post a little bit on there. I'm gonna post more. Yeah, self Fred's. My dad needs the remote control. He always gets so sad when he can't find it. He'd be like, "Where'd it go? How much for George?" Very funny, Gary. Very, very, very funny. I got a text message. Let me see. Please check your email. NDA and contract. Oh boy, I've already started talking about the movie. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. Life. Well, all right. Boats don't sell. Pawn shops won't take them. Really? I didn't know that. I thought boats were like cars. No? They're not like cars. I don't know. Yes, Steve Calderon said George is not for sale. No. All right, guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. This was so much fun. If I'll take the yellow kitchen booth. Oh my God, Glenn, the yellow kitchen booth is still in my garage. My mom is still never forgiving me about that. Poor Mike the mechanic. It was like it was close to Mike's house. So I hit up Mike and I was like, can you drop this off for me? Because he had a truck. And it like, you know how like some furniture has a smell? It had a smell of like somebody's basement. And it went in my kitchen and my mom was crying, just crying. She's like, why would you do this to me? So anyway, so it's been in my garage. We should sell those. That's a good idea. But I don't think I could ship them. Shipping would probably be too much. But hey, whatever it takes to fund my next movie, right, guys? Or YouTube videos. I was thinking of like I need to go through all of them and put some of the stuff up on TV. So if there's any video editors here who understand that stuff, let me know. Oh my God, Brian, you're funny. I don't even want to say that. I don't even want to say it out loud. Oh boy. My coffee. Throwing boat out is bad luck. I'll tell my dad. I'm sure he's not going to throw it out. I'm sure it's just going to be, it's on my dad's property. Like it's just an eyesore. It's a big eyesore. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Chris. Oh, thank you. As we did, how do I say this? Anyway, all right, guys. I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow. Comment down below. Do you want any of this stuff? And what do you want me to do next? Okay. I will talk to you all later. Sending you so much love and lots of kisses. And thank you for all of your prayers. And make sure you go to ebay.com/I want my Lauren for more stuff, or my Patreon, I want my Lauren. And yeah, any editors, hit me up. We'll make some content. All right.